Hi guys, it's me again. Alright then viewers, today I'm going to be doing my VHS update. Oh, and I would like to dedicate this VHS update to my friend Josh Phillips, who had kindly ordered these VHS tapes that my friend Josh has ordered from Vinted, which is an online shop where you can actually find any videotape that you find for £1. Bargain. Yeah, pity I don't use Vinted very often, but I'm glad I got my friend Josh to order me those for me. Okay, so I got about 7 here. Now, I've already showed you this tape for my last update. Yeah, I thought I might as well include that to go on with it. So, it's obviously these ones, which I haven't showed you yet. Oh, and if Josh Phillips is watching this right now, well, you'll be very pleased to know that I think that he's already ordered them right now. Oh, and I will do a dedicated memory of Josh ordering videotapes for me at the end of the video. Right, so let's get started now. So we're going to start with this one first. Now here's Francie and Josie live from the King's Theatre, Glasgow. The lovable layouts return for a unique performance of comedy nostalgia. So here's the front spine with the BBC logo on the bottom, and there's the back. Now this one runs for 87 minutes. This one was released in 1989. And here's a tape for Francie and Josie. No print date. And here's the inside sleeve for all the other comedy titles, which I'm not going to bother to describe, as I did used to have them. Anyway. And the next one, oh, and this one contains the glue, by the way. And the same goes with this one, triple scotch and rye. Here's the front, spine, and here's the back. Now this one runs for 90 minutes. This one was released in 1990. And here's the tape for triple scotch and rye. No print date. So yeah, same thing on here. Right, moving on to the next one now. And here's something that I've never had on VHS before, and it's Under Milkwood. Now obviously it says a modern animated version of the award-winning radio play, and it's got a BBC logo on the top right here, and with the voice of Richard Burton. So yeah, it's got an old Pickwick sticker on it that says £10.99. That's back in the day. So here's the front spine with the BBC logo on top this time, and here's the back. Now this one runs for 50 minutes. This one was released in 1992. And here's a tape for Under Milkwood. Yep, and I think there's a print date here. Now obviously this one is 14th of May 1992. Yeah, this time it's got some dramas on it. And the next one is Ramsey Nesbitt Live. For one night only available on video. So here's the front, spine, and the back. Now this one runs for 119 minutes. That's nearly about 2 hours. This was released in 1992 as well. And here's a tape for Ramsey Nesbitt Live. No print date. And here's the inside sleeve for the other Ramsey Nesbitt videos. There's Ramsey Nesbitt Work and Drink. Now I got both of these on VHS already. And there's Seasonal Greet. And there's now obviously that's called That's Entertainment and Country. And the next one now is The Really Wild Dinosaur Video. Front, spine, and here's the back. This one runs for 42 minutes, and this one was released in 1993. And here's a tape for The Really Wild Dinosaur Video. Now it's got a print date on here, so I'm just going to move it. Yeah, bear with me. Right, there we go. Now, this one is 16th of June 1993. Oh, and I do like to apologise about that crack on here, but don't worry, the VHS tape still plays perfectly, so it's fine. So yeah, and here's the inside sleeve for the bestsellers. Well, there's Elizabeth R., The Russian Bear, The Borrowers, yep, 3 of us children's videos. There's Funny Bones and Naughty 2, and there's Pingu 3, yep, got that one. And there's The Power of the Groit, yep, definitely got that one, because it's not released on DVD. There's Red Dwarf 4, and Doctor Who, Image of a Fendal, Rhapsody Nesbit Live, yep, which I've already showed you just now, so yep, that's good. Yep, got that one, which is Harry Enfield's television program series 1, French Disorders, One Foot in the Grave, and other 3s, just Fawlty Towers, Blackadder, and Only Fools and Horses, really. Right, now moving on to the next one. Now, I know there's that VHS of Skippy, however. Now, that's the one I've never had before, and I know that my friend Rage from Baby Chicken Studios has got this of VHS, which is The New Adventures of Skippy, the Bush Kangaroo. The world-famous kangaroo bounces into 2 new exciting adventures as seen on BBC TV. Now, it's got 2 episodes. There's Skippy and the Haunted House and Skippy and the Bird Smugglers. Now, as you can see, it does have an old BBC Video Children's sticker on it, and it says, now at £6.99. Yeah, well, it was back in the day, well, when it's a bit like having pocket money prices, if you count on them. Yeah, but sadly they don't do that anymore. But, of course, I'm going to keep this sticker on, because it's got a children's logo on it. So, yep, I'm definitely keeping it on here. So, anyways, here's the front spine with the BBC logo on top again, and the back. Now, I've already told you what those 2 episodes are. This one was released in 1995, and this one runs for 46 minutes. And here's a tape for The New Adventures of Skippy. And I think this has got a print date here. So, once again, bear with me. Yeah, see you a minute, viewers, whilst I sort this out. Alright, viewers, right, I've managed to take the sticky label off. Yeah, sorry for the delay. But anyway, I think that's a print date here. Now, this is 5th or 8th of June, 1995. And there's the inside sleeve, but this time it's got a different children's label. There's The Very Best of Watch with Mother, Magic Roundabout, and Bella Bella Flower Pot Man. Yep, there's Pingu 4. Yep, I've definitely got that one already, as you can see over there. Naughty 3, Funny Bones, The Very Best of Postman Pat and Fireman Sam, Spider, The Wrong Trousers. Yep, got that one. There's The Borrowers, Part Series 2, Lionwood to the Wardrobe, Animals of Farthingwood. Yep, there's Mr. Blobby. Yep, got that one on VHS. BBC Television Children's Favourite. Yeah, now that's one tape which I don't think I actually have, but I know that me and my friend Jordan used to watch it at my old school back then. So yep, there's Tales of the Two Fairies, Mission 2 Brush, Animated Alphabet, and Playdays, Lizzie Sing Along. So yep, that's all the children's titles. There is last one, and it's David Attenborough's World of Wildlife, and it says Meerkats, with 2 programs, Meerkats United and Meerkats Divided. So here's the front, spine, and the back. Now this one runs for 61 minutes. Now, as you can see, it says Meerkats United was previously released on a BBC video, BBC V 4085. Yes, well, guess what? I still have that copy of Meerkats United and the Impossible Bird on VHS. I still got it as of today. Now, this was released in 1996. And here's a tape for David Attenborough's World of Wildlife, Meerkats. And there's, I don't think I can see the print date, but because this one, however, is wrapped up, sealed. Very nice. And now to show you. Now, there's the inside sleeve for the current titles for World of Wildlife series. Very nice. Right, so now, as promised, I will get that unwrapped. So just bear with me, won't you, whilst I sort this out. Right. And there we go. And see, that's what's left of the wrapping. So yeah, and I've managed to get those out okay. And here's the tape, fresh out of a box. Right, now that I took the wrapping off, now to do the same with the sticky label. There we go. Now here's a print date. Now this one is 20th of either 6th June or August 1996. So there you have it, viewers. That's pretty much all I can show you in this VHS update. Okay, now before we end this update, now here's a reminder about here's the announcement and a few changes that my friend Josh has made about the other day, which is about a few weeks back. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Now, because, however, that Josh, however, will no longer be able to order any more videotapes from me, because he has a future way ahead of him, because he'll no longer order any more VHS tapes from me, because he thinks it was a bit boring and pointless of him to do that. Well, that's why he's decided that he is now going to retire from doing it again, entirely, so that he can carry on focusing on his life, and as well as thinking about his universal credit, which I don't want to go into details as such. But I'm very happy but sad to say, rest in peace to Josh, who ordered videotapes, and he will not be doing it again, because he's been doing that ever since I first showed you the BBC Shakespeare tapes, of which my friend Josh did used to give me back then in 2020. So yeah, now I think I'll probably show you a clip for where the ordering of VHS tapes of Josh's, how it all began. So let's have a look back at this clip then, so to see if it brings back any memories. Hi guys, it's me again. Now today, I'm going to be doing my VHS update. Oh, and today I have got 15 of those BBC Shakespeare tapes. Oh, and it comes from my good friend Josh Phillips, who's kindly sent me those, because he had used these tapes to get his dad to convert them from VHS tapes to DVD. But because his dad is an absolute expert in that, but although he's had enough of doing it, he has other things to do in his life though. Yeah, so no offense to you, Josh. Oh, and here's a big thumbs up for you. There you go, Josh. See, you deserve that. Alright then. Oh, and they have arrived in the post today, by the way. Oh, and it only comes from Parcel Force. And, of course, however, this update is dedicated to Josh Phillips. Right, so let's crack on then. Starting with this one. And here's Romeo and Juliet. Now, I've heard of Romeo and Juliet before, but never the original, or even the best yet. Oh, because on the top here, it's got W.H. Smith exclusive video, which means it's a rarity sort of tape. You know what I mean. Yep, you know, when you get them from 1994 back in the day. And the next one is Antony and Cleopatra. Spine and the back. And here's a tape for Antony and Cleopatra. And the print date is the 1st of July 1993. Another reprint, but it's also got the old logo there. Yeah, but it's very nice anyway. Right, next one, and it's The Winter's Tale. Spine and the back. And here's a tape for The Winter's Tale. Yeah, sorry about the mark on here. And this is The Taming of the Shrew. Spine and the back. Oh, it's got a barcode on the back here, so don't ask. And here's a tape for The Taming of the Shrew. And see, as you can see, it says tapes must be fully rewounded before the return. Oh yeah, just like old libraries. And there's no print date, but it does have a barcode in it though. And same with this. And if you look inside here, now it's got an old pouch in there, which is a bit unusual. And as you can see, that's the old library, which it used to be. And it's also got a BBC Video in Hi guys, case. It's me again. Well viewers, this is it. Today's the day. And today, that 8 of those videotapes have now arrived at my own house up today. Yep, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of those. Because Josh, however, has had enough of these other tapes now. Because he's only keeping the 6 Wives of Henry VIII and the Mayor of Casterbridge. Well, guess what? I've already got the 6 Wives of Henry VIII VHS box set up here already. But I used to have the Mayor of Casterbridge, but I didn't want it from last time. But anyway, viewers, now let's crack on with this update. Starting with this one first. And here's the Box of Delights Part 1. Now, I don't know that my friend Josh has already watched that before. And I heard it's like an enchanting blend of spectacular cartoon animation and fine acting. Spine with the BBC logo on the bottom and the back. Oh, and this one runs for at least 85 minutes in this one. And here's the tape for the Box of Delights Part 1. And there's no print date. Right, and I'll show you what's inside here. Now, and I know it's got the same thing as I showed you about for my last update. So there you go. Oh, and I did used to have After Pilkington, but didn't want it anyway, so that's fine with me. And the next one is the Box of Delights Part 2. Spine and the back. And here's the tape for Part 2. Oh, and no print date. Right, moving on to the next one, and it's Maid Marian and Her Merry Men, how the band got together. Now, I know I haven't watched Maid Marian and Her Merry Men before, but I reckon this one will be good. Yeah, because it's something to do like a theme tune, you know, like Marian. Just kidding, yeah, because I never heard of this before, but this'll be good fun to watch. Spine with the BBC logo at the bottom and the back, and it's got 3 episodes like How the Band Got Together, Robert the Incredible Chicken, and a game called John. And here's the tape for How the Band Got Together, and no print date, so don't worry about that. And anyway, here's the bestsellers inside label. Now, and I know I've already got the Germans as part of the box set, the 1998 version. Victoria Wood, as seen on TV, The Lenny Henry Show. Yep, got Hancock with the Blood Donor video. That's Live Talented Pairs, The Neighbours Wedding Collection. I've got all the Black Adam series, except Dish and Dishonesty, which I will say we'll get in the future. But this time, it's only from the first ever copy. And it'll be this. The Young Ones. Oil, Boring and Flood. Now, because you see, it's got baked beans all over the yellow cover, really. And there's some cigarettes. And there's also like a fly sucking on some bean sauce. And as you can see, these are all 5 characters, like Vivian, Neil, Mike, Rick, oh yeah, and there's Alexei Sell, who is a landlord, I think, and it's got an old PG certificate on here. Yeah, so don't bother ask why it's still there. Anyway, here's the spine with the BBC logo at the bottom, and here's the back, and it's got 3 episodes, Oil, Boring and Flood. Now, I know I've already seen the first series of it on my mum's video, and I'm glad I enjoyed it, and I thought I might as well have this as my own copy. Oh, and it only runs for 90 minutes on here. Oh, and this one was released in 1988. Oh, and I've already given this videotape a bit of a test, really, to see if it works, and then I discovered that this one doesn't feature the globe in this one, only the BBC Star, though. The Young Ones, Bambi, Nasty and Ty. Now, as you can see, it's got all 4 of these characters, like Rick, Vivian, Mike and Neil. And as you can see, it's got 3 episodes, Bambi, Nasty and Ty. here it is. Some mothers do have them. Have a break and take a husband, with 2 more episodes, the hospital visit and the psychiatrist. Oh, and the psychiatrist, however, is the funniest episode I've seen on Some Others Do Have Them since the promo DVD of it. Well, I got it on video now. Oh, and this one featured a globe in this one, by the way. Oh, and as Retro Kids 2001's already mentioned, that probably because the blue one had the globe and the red one had the streaks of Doom I Dead. That was very lucky to get this one with the globe. Yeah, because I know Josh likes the globe too. Oh, and as you can see, there's Michael Crawford as Frank. Oh, Betty! Just kidding. Yeah, because that's what Retro Kids 2001 said. Yeah. Oh, and it's also starring Michelle Dottrice as Betty. Anyway, I'll show you the spine. Here's the spine with the BBC logo on the bottom. And here's the back. And see, it says classic BBC comedy with the irrepressible Frank Spencer, the living nightmare of every keeper, shopkeeper, bus conductor, driving instructor, doctor, nurse, teacher, and, as usual, the mad-clad DIY whiz kid is having a bit of a bother in Have a Break, Take a Husband. Oh, and it only runs for 89 minutes. Oh, and they also got, Some Others Do Have Them, a job interview. Oh, this one has the red colour on that, and has some streaks of Doom I Dead. But I'm not worried about this one. But the next time when I come across any videos in charity shops, by the time the pandemic is over, I'll find it then. Oh, and this one runs for 91 minutes on... Oh, sorry. 89 minutes, in fact. And this one was released in 1991. And here's the tape for Some Others Do Have Them. Have a break, take a husband. Oh, and here's the print date. Now, and if I take this off very carefully, just bear with me for a minute, viewers, so that I can show you the print date. Right, here we go. Now, this one is 18th of December 1991, and I know Retro Kids to Us one's got 2 print dates on his tapes. Called Jackanory, the Church Mouse, told by Griff Rhys Jones. See, that's the guy who was telling the tales. And there's a picture of a pussycat with all the church mices, and it was written and illustrated by Graham Oakley. And yeah, it was a very nice yellowy colour. And as Jeff George has already mentioned, there's a Jackanory logo on top here, so that's obviously good. Yeah, because I'll be probably looking forward to watching that as much as I will be with the fan-made video and the original. Anyways, here's a spine with the Paradox Films logo on the bottom. Here it is, Jackanory, Saddle Bottom, by Jonathan, and it's told by Jonathan Morris, that guy over here. And there's the pig with the big bottom. Very funny this is. And it's written by Dick King Smith, you know, the creator behind Babe the Pig. Right, anyway, it's a pink sort of colour. Not really a colour for me. But anyways, here's the front. Spine with the BBC logo on the bottom. Oh, this is the original BBC video release, just to let you know. And here's the back. And it only runs for 64 minutes. That's 1 hour and 4 minutes. And it was released in 1989. And it has some other Jackanory titles available, like 10 in a Bed, Ragey Robot, and Unruly Uncles. Yep, another rare tape. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Josh, however, or the King Laugh will probably find this one on eBay or Amazon if they can get it. From 1986. So apparently it's going to be this. Here it is. Postman Pat 2. Just to finish off the set. Out of Postman Pat 1 and 3. So obviously you've got a picture of Postman Pat and his black and white cat, Jess, and a red van over there. So here's the front. Spine with an old BBC video logo on the bottom. And the back. And it has 3 episodes here, such as Postman Pat and the Magpie Hen, Pat's Foggy Day, and Postman Pat Goes Sledging. And as I said, yeah, 1986. And this one runs for 45 minutes. And yes, as I said, got Postman Pat 1 and 3 now. So yeah, that's just to complete the set. Now to show you the tape. And here's the tape for Postman Pat 2. no print date, and it comes with a BBC Video embossed case. So there you have it. Do you get it now? Because these clips, however, the ones that has BBC Shakespeare on it, and the same goes with the retail tapes, and of course a few updates. Well, now, I'm sure before we end this update for real, and hopefully if we are, well, I might do a montage of all the BBC tapes that my friend Josh has kept ordering over the years, which is only about 5 years. So yeah, as I said, rest in peace to Josh who ordered it. But don't worry, I don't think Josh is dead or anything. It's just a fact that he's just had enough of ordering videotapes from me. That's all. So that he could focus on his life and as well as with his budget, of course. So, and I'm very happy to say to Josh, thank you, Josh, for everything. And I know you're going to have a better life ahead. Now, and thank you, Josh, for ordering the videotapes from 2020 to 2025. That's about 5 years onwards. Right, and thank you. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, now it's time for me to say goodbye now, and I shall probably see you next time if we're going back to normal. And just until then, enjoy the montage of the updates featuring videotapes that my friend Josh has given me. So I'm going to say goodbye, and that's all I can say. So for me, George Buxton, saying goodbye, and enjoy the montage.